let's start with talking about 2014 then, and that victory on Night of Thunder in the 2000 Guineas. Where did that rank with all your classic winners?
Yeah, I'd have to say it was probably one of my favourites, obviously, because not only was it my last one, but I've gone a while before winning a classic, you know, so even today has proved that it turned out to be one of the best Guineas we've had for a long, long time. And it was great to get on a good horse that was able to take me through it and win easy.
You've won all the big races around the world. How important are those British classics?
I think, yeah. I mean, obviously our classics, you know, and for owners and trainers, it generates good stallions. You know, it's a good stamp to win a classic and go on from there. Then multiple Group 1s, but you know, I think the likes of Night of Thunder will be in the same league as all these other good horses.
And how then would you rate the rest of your summer then?
Yeah, and it started off really good, but it's timed out as not so good. It didn't pick up like I thought it might. You know, we struggled for winners, so things didn't happen for me like it used to, which you need to. You know, if things are going to go really well, you need to be making things happen, and I wasn't. So obviously that's why I was timed out a bit. And
so what next for you then? What are your main targets then for the rest of your career?
Well, I'd like to go back to California, which I intend doing in the next couple of weeks, and just try and get the buzz back again, you know, because things really, as I said, haven't happened to us the second half of this year. You know, I think you get a bit stale, but going out there where I've spent a lot of years and I've been, you know, quite successful out there, just to get back in and, as I said, just trying to find the buzz again. And it's a beautiful place, California, and I've always wanted to go there and kind of stay there, but there was always something for me here to come back to, and now there doesn't seem to be a lot to come back to now, you know, so if I had a chance to stay in there, I probably would. But
you are Mr. Popular with the crowds. You always get a good cheer from the British fans here. I'm sure you're always signing autographs or having pictures taken. Do you enjoy that?
Well, I've been lucky enough over the years, as you said, like Night of Thunder. I've always ended up with a good horse over the years. But without Night of Thunder and without probably Saeed this year, I'd have been dead, because I didn't really have much else rather than, you know, midweek riding winners and that. But, you know, that doesn't last long if you're not riding good winners in the big day. That fizzles out as well. That's why I think it's time to go back to America to see can I do something there. So
really it is retirement. If it doesn't work out in America, that will be it.
Well, I'll be honest with you, I was half thinking when I was in Dubai, although when I was going out on Prince Bishop, the first day when he won the first round, I thought that probably would have been my last ride. I didn't want to be going around just making up numbers anymore. You know, that's not fun anymore. Then I ended up riding a double the next day, the next second round in the Acton Challenge. So I just thought, I'll hang in a bit longer, and I just started to feel better about my riding again. I want to go to America to see, do I want to stop riding or do I want to continue?
Well, let's now talk about QIPCO British Champions Day, because Night of Thunder's going to be racing again and he's going to love the mud.
Yeah, he's won twice before in it. He's won a fast ground and won the Guineas. He's got the form, he's had a mid-summer break, I think, which is really important. You know, it's very hard to keep a horse going all through the season and expect him to last this long. So with that in mind, I think he'd be the one they all have to beat.
And what about the Champion Stakes?
Free Eagle for sure. Same thing as Night of Thunder. He's been trained for this race in mind. He's been off all summer. He's a fresh horse coming into the race, which I think is very important. Can't see him minding the ground. And there's another one that, you know, I think just stands out.
What about the long distance cup then? Who do you fancy in that?
Well, you'd love to see a, you know, estimate winner for the Queen again. Obviously, if Leading Light turns up, it's going to be a tough one. But you know, train for the race as well. Be great for everybody in racing, I think.
And for you, Tassaday in the fillies and mares?
Tassaday, yes. She's a Group 2 winner in France. Loves heavy ground. I won her at York. It was only a listed race, but that was on fast ground that she hated. She came back, she ran a good race at Newbury on soft ground. As long as they hold her up, she'll be very hard to beat.